guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a video kind of about the books on my bookshelf. I'm going to be talking about the books that are on my bookshelf that I really want to read this year. They haven't necessarily come out recently. I have a lot of books on my shelf. I need to read them. I need to dwindle down my TBR, and I think as a way to hold myself accountable, I'm going to film this video today. So today I'm going to be talking about the 8-ish, maybe 9, maybe 10 books that are on my shelves that I really need to read this year. The first I'm going to talk about is probably my most shameful book that I still have not read, and it's so embarrassing because I call myself a Harry Potter fan. Like, there's a giant poster right there. There's all my Harry Potter stuff. And I still have not read Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, which is the 7th and last book in the Harry Potter series. I think the main reason why I haven't read it yet is because she's thick and it's really long. Still haven't read it yet, still need to read it. So this is definitely going to be a top priority for me. Plus I have been in the mood to read Harry Potter, so I might pick this up in the next coming weeks, maybe this month, hopefully this year, because that would be a major accomplishment to finally finish this series, and I'm so embarrassed that I've never read this book. The next book on my shelves that I really want to read is Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I have heard so many amazing things about this book, and I just keep hearing people talking about it and how amazing they think it is. And I honestly think that the concept in the world is really interesting, and like clearly it's good because there's a little award stamp. I forgot what it was called. I am so tired. I've been so sleep deprived for the first few days of January. Like, honestly, don't judge me. But I really need to read Scythe because everyone has read it, and like The Toll just recently came out. I'm so behind on this series. I still need to read the Unwind series, which also my TBR for the year, but right now we're talking about these books. And I need to read this because I haven't, and everyone else seems to really like it. The next book that I really need to read, and I mainly want to read this because the publisher was so kind enough to send it to me, and that is Where Weird Dreams. I'm so out of breath. And it is Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angelis, I believe is how you pronounce her name. This is an advanced reader copy, so I really want to prioritize arcs on my TBR this year, especially this month. This comes out in June of 2020, so we're still quite a few months away, so I still have some time to get a review out before the book comes out. But I just think this book is so gorgeous. Like, look at the cover. It's so pretty. And it is basically like Moulin Rouge. I cannot say words. Moulin Rouge meets Phantom of the Opera. Wow. I know words. And it just sounds really interesting to me. And I think it'd be really cool. And like, come on. This cover though, so pretty. The next book I really need to read, which I read the first book last January, so I need to get on this, and I've had this book for a few months now, and that is Ruthless Gods by Emily A. Duncan, also sent to me by the exact same publisher as the last book. Wednesday Books truly blesses me with arcs. This comes out in April of 2020. I will leave Goodreads links down to these. That was not what I was trying to say. I will leave Goodreads links to these books down below so you can kind of get more of a synopsis. I'm kind of rushing through this video because I have to go to work, but I want to film a video before I go to work because I'm being accountable this year and I'm going to make a YouTube video. This is the sequel to Wicked Saints, and this world is like so dark and gritty and just like really cool with its magic system, so I'm really interested to see where this is going to go. And I'm just like, look at these little like designs. I don't know. I'm really excited. This also came with an amazing dust jacket, which they also sent me, which is super pretty. Like, come on. This is gorgeous. Like, Wednesday Books, A+ marketing. Your marketing team, amazing. The next book I really want to read is A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I'm trying to cover this because I did a really bad job taking off the sticker, so we're just gonna ignore that. I have heard so many positive things about this book, and I know when A Court of Thorns and Roses came out, I really enjoyed that, and I really like kind of like fairy tale retellings, which I believe this is what this is, so it might be similar to that. And I know if I really like that, I might like this. And I've heard so many good things about this author, and so many people love this series, and I just like to copy other people because I have no originality. So that's where we're at with that. And I'm going to cover these next two books together because they're by the same author, and that is An Enchantment of Ravens and Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. These both, I believe, well, I think this one has fairies in it, which I love a good fairy story. And I think this one, I don't remember. I just know it sounded really interesting, and I know there was a library in it, which characters and libraries, I mean, like, hello, I'm sold. So, kind of forgot what this is about. I do know this one has fairies in it, which I'm super interested in reading. And yeah. And finally, I want to read The Coldest Girl in Holetown by Holly Black. I read a good chunk of Holly Black's books last year. Like, if you look at my Goodreads, that's like primarily what I read along with Cassandra Clare. But I really want to read this book because I'm really into vampires right now. If you have not established from what I've been reading lately, I have been reading the Vampire Academy series, and then I also read The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. And so I'm just kind of like in the mood for vampires. Like right now I am currently reading the final book in the Vampire Academy series, which is Last Sacrifice. So your girl just really wants more vampires. So I'm definitely going to try and read this soon, which maybe I'll read it right after I finish Vampire Academy because I'm just like really in the mood for a good vampire story. So yeah, and that is a very rushed version of not all of the books, but a good chunk of the books that I want to try and read this year. My goal is set to 100 books again this year. Last year I read 102, so I think I can read 100 and... I am so out of breath. So I think I can read 100 books again this year. I'm super excited. I just really want to try and read more of the books on my shelf, so I'm trying to restrain from buying a bunch of books. But that is all I have for today's video. Which book in the stack of books that I showed you guys would you like me to read first? And I will see you on another video. Goodbye!